Okay guys, I wanted to do a post on this topic, kind of a topic if you will, of eating out at restaurants either while you're on the road or just, you know, if you're busy and you're running around and you're out and about, maybe you're not traveling for business like I do a lot, but the fact that you can eat reasonably healthy at a lot of restaurants now. And it doesn't necessarily mean that a restaurant has to have like a special, you know, fit and healthy menu like so many of them do now, because they're realizing, I think many of them are realizing that they were losing out on our business. Sorry. You can still, I mean, it's just a matter of making a little bit of extra effort. And I think one of the things that you have to be aware of is that most chain restaurants to some degree are going to have the nutritional information of their food on the website. I think it's pretty much in most states, it's required by law now. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, there's several restaurants off the top of my head that I can mention. And again, as someone who travels all the time and I get very tired of having room service, I know that might sound funny to some of you that don't travel a lot, but room service gets old, and number two, it's just obscenely expensive. It's disgusting. And plus you have no idea, you know, how they're cooking stuff in the kitchen. So you're not fully aware of what your calories are, blah, blah, blah. The other reason I wanted to do this was when Taco Bell first came out recently with this whole new promotion about their fresco style menu, everyone was so skeptical. I saw this on Facebook, I saw it on Twitter, they're like, oh God, Taco Bell's not healthy, blah, blah, blah. Now, there's a lot of stuff at Taco Bell that is not healthy, okay? There's a lot of stuff at every restaurant that's not healthy. You know, if you go into any Chili's, Applebee's, whatever, any place that has burgers, Fridays, whatever, you know, most entrees, if you look them up, are going to be 800 to 2,000 calories. It is what it is, people. You have to understand that. But you have all the tools you need at your disposal to be able to eat according to what you want to eat there, okay? If you want to go to Arby's, go to their website and look up what you would like to have and figure it out. Those market fresh sandwiches, they sound fresh and healthy. You have to understand, just like Panera Bread, a lot of those sandwiches, they're very generous, okay? They're like this big, you know? They're about 800 calories. Does that mean you shouldn't have it? Does that mean it's unhealthy? No, it just means you might want to think about the fact that if you have that, maybe have half of your sandwich at lunch, or if you have the whole sandwich, you gotta go really light at dinner. Just be aware. You can go in and pick what you want, but that's what I got used to doing, was looking up where I was going and then knowing what I could order. Taco Bell's fresco style menu, I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, is delicious and there's not a lot of crap in there. I get the fresco style soft tacos, okay? I get extra fresco salsa, which has a lot of cilantro. It's very fresh. It tastes like some of the really good salsa that I have in restaurants. And if you get beef, chicken, or steak, it's basically the beef, chicken, or steak, lettuce, and salsa. That's it in your tortilla, right? Okay, so it might not be gluten-free or low carb because you do have that tortilla, but you know what? You could even get creative and bring that back, dump it in a bowl and have it. I think it's delicious. Each one is 170, 180 calories. Not bad at all. So there's an option. Don't toss your head and shake your head, excuse me, at Taco Bell and go, oh my God, that's some kind of scam. They're not healthy. Look at their menu, you guys. I've been having that for years and it is delicious. And I mean, I think it's a great option when you're on the road. I don't feel guilty when I'm on the road going through Taco Bell. McDonald's, okay? I've stayed away from McDonald's for years because I thought, you know, everything is like Big Mac, filet of fish, you know, where I go when I want to have a cheat meal, right? But McDonald's, if you go again, go to their website. They've got nutritional information. They've got a lot of new stuff out. I will tell you, their new coffee stuff is pretty awesome. You can get it with skim milk. You can look up your calories. And for example, McDonald's, okay, if you're on the road and you want a breakfast, their Egg McMuffin is, I believe, 300 calories. It's almost like the ideal blend of protein, carbs, and then there's some cheese in there. It tastes delicious. I mean, that's an easy, you know, pretty healthy choice for breakfast. Look this stuff up, go to their website, figure it out, and then they break it all down for you. They even tell you, what's the lettuce, what's the tomato, what's the cheese, what's the mayo, so then you can say, okay, if I want to have a Big Mac and I take out this and you can get an idea. Maybe you get that, I don't know, maybe you get that Big Mac down from 500 calories. I really don't know what the calories are for a Big Mac. I probably don't want to know. But you take it from 500 down to 350, and maybe it's more reasonable for you. Okay, maybe you feel better. But don't write off a restaurant. McDonald's has some very very good. Salads, they've got fruit, if I'm correct. Again, that Egg McMuffin is a great choice for breakfast on the road. So keep that in mind. I just saw some press releases over the past couple of weeks that Bob Evans, for those of us in the Midwest, gosh, people, I went to Ohio State. Bob Evans was like tasty treats when you wanted to go out. They have this new Fit from the Farm menu where everything, I think, you know, they've based it, every choice is based on, you know, here if you're trying to shoot for a 2,000 calorie a day diet, you know, diet plan, then they've got all of these Fit from the Farm choices on their menus, so that I think each one was, I'll have to review, I'll put the link to it, you know, 500 calories or less, so that, you know, you can easily, say you were eating at Bob Evans for all your meals, you could easily squeeze it into a 2,000 calorie a day diet. But again, you know, they've got the focus, they still have their yummy, awesome biscuits and gravy food and their eggs and their pancakes, which I'm just craving right now. And then they've got their really good Fit from the Farm stuff, and they're making all of that information available for you. It's just a matter of doing a little research, people. But sometimes I think a lot of us that either have a job or we've got kids and we're running around all over the place, you know, we'll use that as a crutch and say, well, I couldn't find anything, so, you know, I just went and got a burger. There's nothing wrong with getting a burger once in a while, but, you know what your calories are, balance them out the rest of the day, and number two, know that there are other choices. You can go to Subway, you can go to Fridays, you can go to Applebee's, you can go to Chili's or Panera and eat stuff that's good, and you don't have to, like, order a turkey sandwich and just eat the turkey and a carrot. You know, it doesn't have to be that bad. Your choices and your preferences are going to be yours, but just look at the nutritional information and plan accordingly. Like Panera, they have a lot of really, really good, very low-cal soups. They've got a lot of, you know, I love one of their veggie sandwiches. They've got like a veggie sandwich, and you can get veggie sandwich with like chicken noodle soup or black bean soup. I mean, they have so many choices that it's really amazing. It gives you really no excuse. But don't poo-poo it when you hear somebody like Taco Bell or McDonald's or Bob Evans, these restaurants coming out with fit choices, because, you know, it is legitimate. And number two, you can eat really wherever you want, as long as you just have a plan. Realize that usually when you eat out, no matter what, I mean, unless it's something like a Taco Bell fresco menu or where you know the exact nutritional information, it's always going to be higher than if you eat at home. It just is what it is. You know, restaurants are out to make their food taste good. So, but don't give up and say that you have no options just because you're out and about. So I suggest that some of you guys try it. I'd love to hear, you know, what you like, if I'm missing some restaurants, and what you like. A lot of restaurants like Chili's, I haven't been to Applebee's as much recently, but like Chili's and Fridays, they've got like, you know, lighter fare, healthy fare. It's pretty darn good. You know, we're talking about, they disclose the fat, the calories, the carbs, whatever. No excuse to not eat right when you're out and about, and to not have something that you really like. So I want to hear your comments, hear if you tried any of these, and then tell me if I'm missing some that you love. You can even order pizzas. I mean, Domino's Pizza has a new really thin crust with veggie-only pizza, almost no cheese on it. You gotta try that too. I mean, seriously, look up Domino's. My buddy Ramon will tell you all about it. If you're in Chicago, he's the one that's gonna deliver it to you. It's freaking awesome. It tastes delicious. Think outside the box. Ask for something. I worked in restaurants for years, believe me. They'll make anything you want if they have the ingredients, because they want your business. So ask them, don't be afraid to ask. You know, hey, can you go really, really, really light on the cheese? They'll take it, they want the business. You guys have a good day. Tell me what your thoughts are. Tell me if you've tried any of these. I haven't been to Bob Evans yet, but we're gonna go in the next couple weeks. I'm gonna go visit one of my friends. They have Bob Evans down south in Illinois, and I'm gonna try it. And hopefully try to stay away from the other stuff, which is freaking delicious. I'm just saying. Talk to you later.